captains. Needed to do a video. I found a bug in in the programming of our fleet window, and specifically over here where we do all of our contributions and whatnot. I'm pretty irate about the whole thing, but it does bring some things into light. Let me show you what the problem is. Like in the dilithium mine, the first thing, first on the priority list is always the upgrade. Okay, so let's say you have the upgrade selected, and this is actually the upgrade. Okay, all the components that go into the upgrade project. Okay, now let's say second on the priority list is your starbase, right? Which for us it is. It's the starbase upgrade, which this box right here would be second on the priority list. Well, you come over here and you'll see that it shows it's pre-selected. And I covered this in another video, and I said you couldn't trust this. You have to click on it. Well, on my window, being the fleet leader, that's all you had to do to get this to change. Now, I just created this tune, and I haven't promoted her up to my level to do anything with her yet, because again, I just created her and I wanted to make sure she was at least level 10 before I put her in the fleet. And she just got level 10 a little while ago. So like I said, I brought her in a little bit ago, and what I'm seeing is a normal member's window here. So this functions, for her the same way it does for you. This is what you see. Now, this is not what I see on my tunes, because I have a second column over here, which I showed you in the other videos. Anyway, let me get to this. If you click on this upgrade, you'll first notice it says upgrade dilithium mine, and this didn't change. Okay, and you'll also notice that this shows that it's 61% done. But really, if you look at what's donated in here, it's not 61% finished. I mean, it's not even close. Here's another telltale sign: the DOFs. This is requiring science and medical department duty officers. 30 of them. Why would you ever need science and medical department duty officers for an engineering project? Which is what this upgrade is. Station Engineering Officer Starbase is what it says right there. This project requires engineering DOFs. See what I'm saying? So that's another telltale sign. But what this does tell me is these are not the requirements for this project. Plain and simple. Okay? So what you have, actually, what these requirements actually go to is this project. This standard, or what they call an active project. I call it a standard project. This is the science one. Okay? Which is where this one would go. Okay? And I'm going to show it to you here in a second, because like I said, when you first switch over and you click on it, it doesn't change. It loads the wrong thing, and it doesn't refresh. It doesn't it doesn't fix itself when you click on it. You actually have to click off of it and then come back to it to get it to load. See here, watch what I do. Okay, I'm going to click off of it, which is essentially just clicking a different project. That project will load, but if this was the one I wanted to work on, I now have to come back to it to get it to load right. You'll see now I'm back on it, and looky here. Engineering and Operations Department duty officers. Now it's actually loaded what it is supposed to be, or what it's supposed to consist of. Okay? That's the bug. You cannot trust this. Okay? You have to click off of it and click on it. It doesn't necessarily have to be this one. I mean, you could click this one up here and click back. You can click this one or click back. This one and then back. The idea is just make sure that it matches. Okay? And if you're unsure, like I said, just click off of it and click back on it. Just make that just your make it a habit. Anytime you go to, before you want to make a donation or check if you can donate, click off of it and then click on it first. Okay? I hope that's making sense, because it's the only way to fix this. Okay? I'm going to be forwarding this link to the GMs, um, and also in a bug report. So hopefully they will fix this, because honestly, up until this point, I was starting to get pretty irritated. I was starting to feel like nobody was following the directions that I put in place, um, the directions that I sent out to the fleet. As far as, I mean, you can think of it as a mandate. But the order, our priority order, what order we work on these in, I was seeing other things getting done first. Donations that were supposed to go somewhere else higher on the priority list. Those contributions were going someplace else in different projects, and it just wasn't right. And we weren't working as a team. At least that's what it seemed like. And it kind of makes me think now. One of the reasons is because of this bug. You might have thought you were donating to this project when in fact you were donating to this one or a different one. See, I'll even show you again. And this is not restricted to just moving to the starbase. Okay, this is any of them. So as an example, from here, you can see I'm on the upgrade. If I go back to the dilithium mine, it shows the upgrade being lit up. But you look over here, dilithium only. Now, I said this in another video. I even said it in the cheat sheet that I sent out in the fleet mail. The only projects that I know of that are dilithium only are the special projects, which is these down here at the very bottom. Okay? That's what this is showing. It's showing this one, not this one. So you have to click off of it and then click on it. Now you see, it doesn't show just dilithium now. It actually shows what it's supposed to show. Pay attention, devs, GMs, whoever's watching this. Here's your problem. Do what you need to do to please do what you need to do to fix this, because it's creating, some pretty big problems for those of us, in fleets we're actually trying to work as a team, to get these things knocked out in a certain order. And when you have your windows not true, what it's presenting to you is not true, and that creates problems. So please fix this, like yesterday. I'm talking top priority. This right here needs to get fixed, because this is just, it's asinine. I don't mean to be rude or anything, but quite honestly, um, I'm not going to go into all this. Just please get this fixed. And for the rest of the members in the fleet, like I said, just make sure you're clicking off of it and then on it to get it to load correctly. Okay? You can go over to the Spire. Again, the upgrade, dilithium only, BS. Click off of it and then click on it. Then you'll actually have it loaded. The Spire, same type of deal over here. Click off of it and then click on it. This one actually loaded right, but that's only because there was nothing up here. But you can't take that chance. Just make sure to click off and click on. That way your contributions are going where you mean for them to go. Otherwise, we're right back where we started. I mean, we're not going to be putting them where they need to go. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I'm going to end it so I can get it uploaded, and then get a link so I can send it out to or send it out in that bug report, to kind of show, because it's easier for them to be able to see what the problem is. Anyway, with that, for the rest of you guys, if you have any questions, comments, or whatever, feel free to shoot me a message in game, and whatever. But that's the end of this. I'll see you guys in game. Thanks a lot for watching.